Yo, what's up guys? So I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but this video is crazy. The amount of stuff that I'm giving away, literally 4 to 5 hours worth of free webinar content, a bunch of scripts, absolutely everything you need, full A to Z, absolutely everything, and a free course. And remember, if you want 5 clients guaranteed, make sure to check that link in the description. Yo, what's up guys? So I'm literally gonna give you guys absolutely everything away. I'm gonna give you guys how to pick the best niche possible for you, how to create an irresistible offer, as well as examples, how to do outreach with a ton of videos. There's literally like 4 or 5 hours of content here of free trainings for my programs that I'm just gonna give away for free. Cold calling, DM outreach, how to do sales calls, how to conduct sales calls, an actual live meeting of mine and me teaching you guys how to close it there. My whole meeting script, my entire meeting presentation template, so you guys can literally just steal it, and a full mini Facebook ads course. So different ad examples, how to set them up, a real estate example, and a whole video tutorial on how to do it. So starting off is your branding. It's the very first thing. Also, if you guys want to access the free course, it's right here. All you have to do is just click that link. So pretty easy. I'll drop the link for this docs in the description. So branding, it is not that important. Just focus on making it look professional so people believe that you're a legitimate company. Make it clean, and please get yourself a professional email. For example, at arturo@viraffic.com. Right? It's literally $10 a year for a domain. So it's so cheap. You might as well get it. It makes you look 10 times more professional and people will actually take you seriously. Then your niche. Your niche is super, super important because most likely you will fall into a niche that you don't like. Most likely you will have to test different niches and try new things until you find the correct one. So first of all, I want to clear this out. There is no such thing as a good or a bad niche. There's no perfect niche. There's no golden niche that you have to find. Every niche has their ups and downs. Your job is to figure out where you thrive with your skill sets on their downsides. So what does this mean? For example, let's take lawyers and doctors, which is the example that I have here. Lawyers and doctors are extremely hard to reach. So if you have a skill set where you can reach out to them easily, for example, if you're really good at ads and you can get them to come to you, then that is probably a niche that you can target easily. If your skill set isn't that, then you should probably target another niche. You guys get the idea. Also, there's this whole dilemma of you have to do something that you like. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. You do not have to enjoy your niche. I particularly work with lawyers and it's not something of my interest that I've ever enjoyed, but I do enjoy working with them, but it's not something that I thought about that I really enjoyed before I even started it, right? So get that out of your head. And it does help to have some basic knowledge. But you don't have to. And before switching to any niche, because so many people just switch and switch and switch and switch. Before switching, you have to test literally thousands of outreach. And this is not like testing a few days. This is like actually testing a lot. Because if you go to a new city, a new country or something, and you're on vacation for like maybe 2 days, and you try a few restaurants, and you meet a few people, and everything's shit, you're gonna think that the whole country is shit, right? But you can't. You're judging based on a few aspects of that entire country, and you can't do that. It's the same with the niche. You can't judge the entire niche based on a few experiences that you've had with a few prospects. So you need to literally do thousands of outreach before you can come to any type of conclusion. Then is your offer. Offer is also covered in the free course. And it is literally one of the most important, if not the most important thing of your agency. Because if you have that down, then the outreach becomes easier, the closing becomes easier, the sales becomes easier, the service delivery becomes easier, right? So the offer is one of the most important things to get done. A lot of people just focus on the money in SMMA, which you shouldn't. You need to focus on the value and actually helping people. I started this YouTube channel with the goal of helping people, not of making money, right? Yeah, sure, I make money off my YouTube, but that is not the ultimate goal. I get way happier helping people than getting money. So drop your ego of trying to make money. And what I mean by this is charging thousands up front. Maybe start with pay at the end of the month. Maybe start with some free trials and make it as irresistible as possible. So most of you guys know that I have a mentorship. It's super exclusive. Not everyone can join. You have to apply, etc., etc. My offer is literally 5 guaranteed clients, 40 monthly coaching calls. Use Artemis and LeadRock, which is lead softwares, and it's lifetime. So you can literally pull unlimited leads from these 2 programs and one-on-one help with me. My coaching program, my mentorship, whatever you want to call it, goes up in price all the time because my students are getting like way more results. You can check out my website if you're interested. But this is an example of a really, really strong offer because you already know whatever you're paying, you're going to get 5 clients guaranteed and you're going to get the value there. Once you have an irresistible offer, this is an example. There's other examples on my YouTube. Selling the offer. You have to know how to sell the offer because your offer can be good, but if you don't know how to sell it, you're not going to sell it. Simple as that. There's 2 main ways of doing it: scarcity and urgency. Scarcity equals rarity, something that's rare, like a diamond. For me, my scarcity is only X amount of people can join per month. Now, you can make this up, but for me, it's legitimate because I'm working one-on-one with these students. So I need to devote all my attention and time and focus towards them. So it is really important that I don't overbring the amount of people that are joining, so I'm able to focus on each particular student. And then you have urgency. Urgency is just literally making the deal very urgent. Like, you have to join now. If you join now, I'll give you this discount. If you join now, I'll add this bonus. If you don't join now, you might not be able to join now later, etc., etc. So adding scarcity and urgency plus bonuses create your irresistible offer. So going back to my offer, you can see that Use Artemis and Lead Rocks are bonuses, right? The main focus here is the coaching calls and the mentorship, which you get the guarantee of 5 clients. So once you have a irresistible offer, how are you going to get clients, right? This is what's called client acquisition, also known as outreach, more mainstream word. But how do you actually get the clients? Ideally, you want to have a paid strategy and a free strategy. And what I mean by paid strategy is some sort of ads, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, whatever. I run Facebook ads for my agency and I run TikTok ads for some of my programs. You know, whatever type of platform that you want to use, depending on the people that you're targeting, your target audience, demographic and all of that. You want to choose one paid strategy. Ideally, if you have the money for it, right? And then free strategy. Free strategy comes down to DMs, cold calling, SMS, voicemail drops, email, LinkedIn outreach. There's tons and tons of methods of free outreach, right? I'm going to be covering cold DMs and cold calling because there's a ton more in my free course, which is linked there as well. So for paid strategy, why is it so good? Because it is fully automated. Once you set it up, you're done. It'll last about a week and a half, maybe more, depending on, absolutely everything. But once that's done, it's done. You don't have to manage it every day. It's extremely high leverage because you're spending maybe 30, 40 minutes setting it up and that's it. And you get extremely high quality leads. This is because if you see an ad and you click on it with the intention of buying the product, then you are very, very likely to buy it, rather than when someone reaches out to you trying to sell it. It is a completely different dynamic. So it is way easier to convert with these than doing outreach yourself. The cons are that it's more expensive and requires some basic skills of ads. It's more expensive because it's, automated. You don't have to do anything other than just set it up. And I'm actually going to give you guys, this is a mentorship call from my mentorship. So I've left a loom here, and it is literally an hour-long loom of me helping one of my students set up his client acquisition ads live. So you guys can go have a look at that. It's pretty much a preview of what it looks like to be inside of the mentorship, to be one of the students. And then we have free strategies. So I cover cold DMs and cold calling in this example, because I think those are the 2 most strongest ones, most common ones, I would say. There is other ones like SMS blasts or voicemail drops that work best in other niches, but also the methods of outreach will depend on what niche you're in. So for cold DMs, I have left this video here on exactly how I do it, where I do it, how do I find free leads, how do I reach out to them, and I've also left my entire free script in that video as well. As for cold calling, I've left an example that I've never shared anywhere of me getting a verbal confirmation for, I think, a 2K deal here. I literally just started randomly recording while I picked up the phone. I left that there, plus a video on how I book 3 to 5 meetings a day with cold calling. Plus, you guessed it, my free script as well. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave this whole docs in the description so you guys can literally just go and check it out. By the way, I'm trying to go fast through this because I don't want to waste your time and I want to just get it done. And I'm telling you the most important things. And then you can have access to this entire document and look over it, rewatch this video, whatever you want. So sales and closing. Now you have done outreach, you're booking meetings. What do you do in those meetings? It is actually way easier than you think. On another mentorship call, we covered me going through a meeting live. And pretty much what I did here was showcase me closing someone. And I reviewed all the objections, all the points, how I got through the objection, because if I didn't, he wouldn't have closed, obviously, right? So again, you guys can go watch this for completely free. This is me reviewing the sales call, teaching people how to do objection handling, etc., etc. And pretty much my call strategy is simple. I build a report for about 2 minutes. I don't try and waste time. And then I go straight into figuring out the situation that they're currently in. So where they're at and where they want to be. The dream outcome is where they want to be. And then I ask a few yes questions to get them in the mood of saying yes. It works out. It actually helps a lot. I do that for DMs too and cold calling. And then I sell the dream outcome as the situation fixes. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm figuring out all their problems, where they want to be, and I'm selling my offer as that. So the front end of my offer is literally the transformation between their current situation and their dream outcome. And then I close on the call no matter what. So if you have to collect a deposit, if you have to send a free trial contract, if you have to send a pay at the end of the month contract, you have to do everything possible to close when you're starting out, obviously. Once you've gotten a few clients, you can afford not to take on more clients if they're not of high leverage, if they're not worth your time anymore. So that is literally what I do for sales and closing. I've also left an entire meeting script here. So you guys can literally access this. It's an entire step-by-step, including all the most important questions for your meeting. So an entire meeting script just for you guys to have, as well as a presentation template. So I have a video demo here on explaining it, explaining absolutely everything, the psychology behind it. And then I have the template here, which you can literally just download and edit yourself. So boom, now you have a meeting script for free and a presentation template that you can just edit. And then lastly, you've closed the client. You've closed multiple clients. How do you do service delivery? How do you do the ads? Because you have never done it. You have no experience. How are you going to guarantee these things to your clients? So first of all, don't stress over not being able to guarantee it. Don't stress over not being able to deliver. It's fine. Most people fail. No one keeps their first client. You have to think about always constantly improving. There's this word called Kaizen, which is constant improvement. So focus always on constantly improving yourself, improving your skill sets rather than perfection. You're never going to hit perfection. So you're better off learning, improving, and getting better. And within your first 5 clients, whether it be free trials, whether it be free clients, whether it be pay at the end of the month or paid clients, focus on learning the service delivery. These clients are pretty much paying you to learn the ads yourself, right? And obviously, you guys guessed it, I like to give away free things. So I took a bunch of different templates, videos that I have, and I made a little Facebook mini course. This will literally teach you A to Z how to do Facebook ads. So what we have here is some ad examples. We have videos, we have pictures. So you see, I also included all the text and everything. So you guys can literally just go have a look at that. How to set up the ads, which is a whole step-by-step, plus the description and everything, primary text, all of that. So literally a step-by-step. And then I have real estate ad examples. So you guys can literally just copy paste this if you're in real estate and do it yourself. And then a whole video. This is done by my good friend Jorge. You guys can follow him on his socials. He's a great guy. He helped me with this because he's better at ads than me. So I figured, it's way better to have someone who's more skilled than me make this video rather than me. Also, my service delivery is a little bit different. I'm not focusing too much on ads. I'm trying to diversify from there and try new things. So yeah, this entire sheet should be able to easily get you to the 10K mark. It's gotten other people there. So I'm literally trying to give away as much as possible. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Go check out the free course. And if you're interested in 5 guaranteed clients, go check out virafic.com/mentor. It'll also be in the description.